Hello and welcome to another edition of Average Guitar Tutorials with your host and mine, Josh Pyke, teaching you only Josh Pyke songs. Today we're going to do a song called Candle in Your Window, which was requested by somebody on the YouTubes. And it's kind of a tricky song. I would find it hard to explain it, so I'm mostly just going to show you. I'm mostly just going to film it close up and zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. But it's in drop D tuning, so D, A, D, G, B, E. The capo is on the 3rd fret, but for the purpose of the tutorial, I'll just say the chords as though the capo wasn't there. So this would be C, for instance. This would be D, etc. A, B, etc. Okay, so the main riff of the song is this, right? Little picking pattern I use a pick is you can practice that in your own time, but so what I'm actually playing is C, D minor, A minor 7th, F, G, C. So you could play it like that. My body bends, your body bows, you topple and unfurl, etc. But the way I play it, if you want to play it the way I made it up, it's like this. So it's, I keep the first finger off the C. You slide it up 2 frets, so your 3rd finger is now on the 8th fret on the A string, and your 1st finger is on the 6th fret on the D string. So then you go to A minor 7th. Then it's and keeping in mind this is in drop D, so this is an F. F, open A, B, open A, C, right? So it's A minor 7th, F, open A, B, open D, F, open A, B, open D, okay, just practice that again and again on rotation. That's the verse. My body bends, your body bows, you double and unfurl, all we unfold, etc. Then I collapse into your bones. So then in the chorus, lighter. So what I'm playing is actually F, C, A minor 7th, G. So it's light a candle in your window. The way I play it is just, so it's the drop D chord, bar chord that I've showed you before, but it's like this. So I'll just show it to you. Then what I do is I take my 2nd finger and my 3rd finger off, and I kind of swap them around so that they're here now. That becomes a C. Right? So it's, this is a great little transition to use. I use it all the time. That's how I do. It's a really good one, so it's worth learning anyway. But it's that, and then you change you flip your 2nd and 3rd fingers around so that your 2nd finger goes up to the 5th fret on the D string, the low D, and your 3rd finger goes onto the 5th fret on the high D. It's just muscle memory, but so it's light a candle that's the chorus. Okay, and then that's basically it. There's just this little thing. Oh yeah, actually, sorry. So in between the verses, there's this, which is just ascending up. Move it up, then move that whole pattern up again 2 frets, and then put it back to the C fingering, but up another 2 frets. So it's and that leads us into the middle 8, right? So we start the middle 8 on this chord, which is basically a C, the fingering of a C, an open C chord, but played all the way up here on the 11th fret. And one day I will, and then A minor, minor 7th. Not exist. The way I play that, so that's a G, right? So you're actually playing. But the way I play this G here is I have my first finger on the 5th fret on the A string, and my pinky all the way up here on the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th fret on the D string. So it's so one day I will not exist, I know, but the candle in your window still finds the light in every night, right? Then you slide your first finger up to the 8th fret, 5, 6, 7th fret, sorry. And and it's on the A string still. And I'll be searching for your glow. So it's first finger on the 7th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th fret. No, 7th fret. 7th fret on the A string. Then your 3rd finger on the 8th fret on the D string. We leave the G string open. And our pinky is on the 8th fret on the B string. Right, and then you slide that up to what is essentially a D minor chord, leaving the pinky off. You could put it there. So it's right. So that again is one day I will not exist. I know the candle in your window still finds the light in every night. And I'll be searching for your glow after I go. So light a candle in your window. I'll be hiding till the sun goes down. And if that candle still lights up your... etc. And that's it. And then at the end you're just going... If you like comedy, you can throw in the 7th, and you can go like that. So that's it. That's my song, Candle in Your Window. It's actually quite a tricky one with those little variations on the chords, but if you wanted to just play it in the normal chords, just straight, standard formations of those chords, you could, and you could still have a lot of fun. But until next time, I want to say thank you for all your comments and likes and shares. And yeah, I enjoy teaching you these songs because it makes me learn my own songs again. So thank you, and always remember that I'm here to help.